Hey YouTube. So today I'm working on the gas tank in my body shop at my school, and I painted this lime green, which is base coat. And this is actually the Kawasaki lime green that's on my dad's 2006 ZX10. Now, if you've seen the build series, you do know that the tank was originally black. I did not paint the other underside. That should just be like, I should be able to wipe that off of my hand and it should come off. That tank was originally black, and who really wants a black race bike? I mean, it's really not the coolest thing in the world, so we decided to go with this project, make it basically look like my dad's ZX10 with the black underbelly and the lime green top with yellow number plates. See, over here is my tail section I painted. I mean, it came out pretty decent for my first time with the paint gun in my hand. I fine lined all these out, and then I did base coat. Then I had to fine line these out, and I had to spray over them. So, and now I'm gonna clear over this and that. But today I really wanted to show you how to lay up decals on a tank, or at least how I'm gonna do it. Now, on the stock bike, what they do is they go and they lay this decal. This is from a ZX10, so it's a little bit bigger than the actual one. They go and they lay it up right on this line, and they go with, I think it's this body line and this body line, but I'm gonna have to measure. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna measure it all out. I'm not gonna be in hack and eyeball it. I'm gonna do this the right way. So, okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tack rag the tank just to get any dust, dirt, anything basically that I have on the tank. Fingerprints should kind of come off, since you cannot wax and grease the tank when it is when it's got base coat on it. That's an absolute no-no. Okay, I just got done tack ragging it. There wasn't very much dirt, dust on it, so I mean, it's turned out pretty good. It's a little bit off on camera, the color, but I mean, in person, the colors is right on with my dad's ZX10. I painted the fender, and I put it up next to my dad's fender, identical. I mean, to a T. But, I mean, to get this color, I had to bring in his top tail section on his bike. Basically, that covers the rear seat, but if you want the rear seat on, you have to take that off. So, I took that off, and my teacher had a guy come in with a camera. He shot it with the camera, and that gave him the paint code. So the paint was made and came out exactly the way I needed it. So now I'm gonna have to unwrap the decal, look at some pictures, do some measurements, look up the measurements, and then I should be back on. So it may take me a little. Okay, so I laid up this decal on this side of the tank. And then we had a little bit of an issue with the air bubble being in the W, but you can't really see it. You're not gonna see it once you clear over it. And just took a squeegee, squeegeed it out just like this. You gotta make sure no air bubbles in the letters. Once you do that, it's pretty much good. And then what you want to do is just want to start from this side. What you just want to go like this and slowly peel it up. See, now that didn't go, now I gotta do a little bit more setting down. I'll come back on. Okay, I'm doing this kind of in a weird position, so I'm doing this with my writing hand, but now I got it to finally lay up with the K. Just kind of sticking a little bit, and where my tank is kind of off even, like with the thing. So if it starts doing that, it should just start to lay up, but you just want to pull off this clear wrap because you don't want to clear over that. I mean, it's pretty much common sense. You don't want to clear over that. So once you do that, it lays up like any other decal if you're putting on a motocross bike. I mean, just any normal graphics. That's what you gotta do. Inside, no air bubbles, no problems, no nothing. So now, pretty much came out just the way I needed it. once this pulls off, it's pretty much there, besides that little bar. Okay, YouTube, so it's the next day, and I laid up both sides of the decals like you saw, and I have it on the other table that was sitting here, and today we're going to clear over the decals, and what you want to do is you just want to tack rag over everything. Doesn't matter if you go on the decals, if you don't go on the decals, but you most likely want to go over everything. Want to make sure everything's taped down, get all that dust off everywhere that there is paint and you could get overspray from. You go and you tack rag over everything. Once you do that, go make your clear and you're ready to spray. Make sure to always wear your mask and anything that's safety precautions. So I'm gonna come ahead and tack rag it, and then I will show you once the thing is done clear, or at least when it's in this first coat. Okay, so I got the first coat done, and looks pretty decent for me being a freshman, painting over decals, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 5 to 10 minute blast time. Probably gonna start at 10 minutes, and we'll go from there. Okay, YouTube, so I put a total of 4 coats on this thing, and it is looking pretty good. This side is absolutely perfect. No runs, no sags, no nothing. Not even a dry spot. Ran into a little bit of problems on this side because it's the first side I was spraying. I got some icicles, my first 2 coats, all up under the Kawasaki. And after my 3rd coat, it started to clear up on this side, and by the end of my 4th coat, you can barely even see it's there. Okay, YouTube, so I got the tank on the bike. Like I said, I did 4 layers of clear, and it came out pretty good. You can almost barely even feel the decal underneath. So, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe. Go follow us on Instagram at Greg_Dibsy. Thanks for watching.